Hey y'all, welcome back to the Smoke Dungeon. DB here. Today we're taking a look at a Star League Command Lance Battletech style. You know what I'm saying? The mailman dropped this by the other day. And this has actually led me to some thoughts about Catalyst Games Lab and Battletech in particular, which I want to get into. Because I normally don't open Battletech stuff to just show you because like it's all over the place, right? Like that's kind of, I don't know, that's not what my Battletech is about, but I feel like I gotta talk about something here. I gotta get some stuff off my chest. So while I do it, we're gonna look at this, which motivated me into these thoughts. So let's get into it real quick, right? So this is the new Battletech Star League Command Lance. This came out relatively recent ago. It's got 4 mechs in here. So the main thing with this is this introduces a pre-painted mech, y'all. And that is what really got me thinking about this. I'm going to take this dude out. And it's not that I think this pre-painted mech is like horror bad or something. Because DB does pre-painted minis, dude. I love, like, Axis and Allies War at Sea naval minis. One of my favorite games of all time. And that one is pre-painted minis. I got a ton of D&D pre-painted minis. And I mean a ton, dude. So, like, pre-painted minis aren't bad at all. So, but what I'm about to say right now is probably going to be taken, you know, that I just hate this. But, like, I just don't fucking understand it. Like, who is this product for, right? Because we have 1 pre-painted mini, and then we have 3 unpainted. So, like, right away, I'm kind of like, huh? What the hell? And I think what the deal is my understanding. I didn't really, like, look into it too much. But my understanding is there's going to be 4 of these Star League Lances, and each one will come with a pre-painted one, so that, like, if you buy all 4, you got this pre-painted Lance. Dude, that is so poor. Like, I don't know, man. Like, the thing that kills me, too, is the pre-paint on this ain't bad at all, dude. Ain't bad at all. Like, well done to the man in China who painted this. You know what I'm saying? Or the multiple assembly line of Chinese folks. Like, good on you. You painted a half-decent Atlas. Like, I'd base this and then, you know, be totally cool with using it. Yeah. I mean, you gemmed out the lasers. You got some decal on here, right? Like, let's check this out. You know, let me stand up here for this, y'all. So, my lighting is so weird today. I don't know. But, like, this isn't that bad. Not that bad at all. Like, if I was, you know, playing against somebody and they put down a couple of these on the table, I'd be like, all right, you did a good job, man. Good on you for painting your stuff. And you're, like, in the lines. You got a little highlight. You got a little hazard stripe. You got a little decal action. You know what I'm saying? But you know what else you got? You got 3 mechs that aren't matching that. Like, what? So, like, you got to buy 4. If what I think is true, and there'll be, you know, one of these, it forces you to buy all 4 if you want that unit. Because let's be honest, you're never going to color match these the right way. I don't care what they tell you. Even if they give you, like, a list of paints or whatever, it'll come out kind of different. And that's cool. And, like, I don't know. So, right away, this product is just like, what the hell, dude? Although it does come with this dope Atlas, y'all. Check him out. How many chain guns can we put on an Atlas? I don't know. Probably more than we got on here. But this is like the whole reason well, not really. I'm a bit of a completionist, as many of you know. But this one was one where I was like, oh yeah, we definitely want him. And then this Shadowhawk, which here's another cool thing. Like, they're doing more of this stuff, right? Where this is like his gun. So you can put this in here. You know what I mean? So they are taking steps forward with the minis, which I love. But then they're doing stuff like that, which just doesn't really make sense. Like, put all 4 of them in a box and then sell them that way. And then you'll be able to, what's this dude, a Thunderbolt? Or no, not a Thunderbolt, Thunderbird, right? Thunderbird! Thunderbird! What's the word? Thunderbird. Yeah, heads don't know about that. You had $3 in the late 80s, you'd be drinking, well, $3, shit, $2. You'd be drinking the Thunderbird, sitting on the curb. You know what I'm saying? And it gives you cards in this. I don't know. It was $20, $25 from Catalyst's website, which Catalyst's website is just horror bad. And that is another thing I want to talk about. Yeah, Thunderhawk. Oh, he's the Thunderhawk, not the Thunderbird. Games Workshop wonders why. Right? Phoenix Hawk, Atlas 2. And then, of course, this dude is Alexander Kerensky, right? Skill 1, 65 points. Like, why are you even playing with a skill 1? Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So, like, in my opinion, you're better off putting all 4 of these in one Lance pack, right? And then seeing how many people buy that Lance pack. Is there a market for pre-painted shit as opposed to, like, forcing it on people with this kind of stuff? I don't know. I feel like... Now, some people, don't get me wrong, I'm sure some people will enjoy having one pre-painted mech in there. I just think it's so bizarre that it's only one. Like, yeah, I don't know. Put 4 in there and charge $5 more for it or whatever. Or don't be scummy and charge the same price, because I know it ain't costing you extra, you know? And moves like this just make me wonder about Catalyst, dude. And I've always wondered about Catalyst because they're kind of, you know, I'm not going to dog anybody out, but they've been making some really shitty moves lately, dude. The whole Kickstarter mercenaries thing with the shipping and like, oh, we made a mistake and we posted all this stuff. And then like, we'll reduce the costs on it if you contact us. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Get your shit together. Stop writing trans books and, like, all this other weird shit that, like, nobody needs to know. Like, it doesn't, like, all of that stuff, the inclusivity stuff, all that stuff, I'm about it. I'm about it like Master P, y'all. But you know what? Like, before we move on to that shit, let's get our own products right. Let's get our biggest Kickstarter ever. Like, shouldn't we have all our ducks in a row about that? And, like, yeah, you could be short-staffed. You could do whatever excuses you want to do. But, like, there's been so many mistakes on that. Like, they released product because they didn't read something or whatever. Like, and the Encounters game went out already. You could buy that. Meanwhile, I kickstarted some shit for a couple $100 like a year or 2 ago. And I ain't got nothing, you know? And then they give you a free map that increases the shipping costs on your stuff. Like, it's so bizarre. And then there's, like, no communication from them. And it's like, but yet, you know, they're over in discourse forums talking shit on people or, like, telling people how to behave. Like, here's a newsflash. You know, clean up your own shit. Like, I don't know. And then I see things like this, and I just wonder, man. I wonder. It doesn't fill me with, like, you know, for Battletech, something that released a $3 million Kickstarter or whatever, that's like including all the vehicles. And I went all in on that shit. I got it all coming. I'm going to paint it all up too, y'all. And I'll show it to you. Just like I'm going to paint these dudes up. But like, it just fills me with a little bit of apprehension. Because, you know, I bought the first Leviathans game at Gen Con in like 2003. That shit was off the hook, dude. I love Leviathans, the concept, everything. But, like, you're with Catalyst, so you're pretty much boned, dude. I don't know. I don't get it, man. Like, it seems like the formula was real easy. Just make some models, get them to people on time, they'll be happy. You know what I mean? You had all this influx of people and customers from Warhammer. Whether or not those dudes from Warhammer were like, you know, you wanted them or whatever you want to say. Like, the hell you didn't want them. You wanted their wallets. You know what I'm saying? And then you got them. And what are you doing with that? You know what I mean? Living high off the hog bullshitting is what it sounds to me. And this is as close as, like, you're ever going to get from me having to go on people. But, like, this whole direction of things just strikes the god is insane. I don't understand, y'all. I don't understand. Help a brother out. But before you do that, actually, yeah, do that. And then be good to one another. And do whatever you feel. As long as it ain't this, making pre-painted shit mixed with unpainted shit. Come on, y'all. Do better.